saw people going around that side.
Of the Office of Public Works since 1860. The credit for creating the Phoenix Path must go to James, Duke of Ormond, the Lord Lieutenant of Ireland. The Grand Duke, as he was called,
do amount to a larger quantity than is necessary. We are now resolved
of a royal deer park. For in 1663, King Charles II wrote,
and whereas the quantity of lands designed to make a park for our use near the Phoenix
There's a centre up here.
What kind of a centre?
A visiting
Your coffee? Coffee. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Perhaps they should be, so bear with us, okay? Good. But there's some people here who have had tours before and they might catch us on one or two things, so bear with us if you can, please. The park itself, okay, so Phoenix Park we are now, was first laid out in 1660, okay, as the park as we know it now was set up in 1660 as a hunting ground for, I think it's King Charles II, off the top of my head. And the first park ranger, Nathaniel Clemens, built the first house here, the Park Ranger's house, which had grown.
1945 to 1959. He was born in 1882. He was the only Dub president, all the rest were from the country. He was Roman Catholic. He was a Fianna Fáil and referred the bill to the Supreme Court. He signed the bill into law in October 1976, the same day a member of Garda Síochána was shot by the IRA. The following day, the Minister for Defence called him a thundering disgrace.
would have formed the orchestra pit, and that's where the orchestra would have played out there for the state ball, or for the house ballroom. Okay? So this was added to the house. If you look up at the ceiling, you have a Rococo plaster cast, and I think it's taken from Riverstown House down in Cork, and it depicts time rescuing truth from, I always get these two people wrong for some reason, time rescuing truth from discord and envy.
From what?
Discord and envy. And then, if you look at they were still quite proficient, I would say. Okay, and it has a couple of significant pieces in it. So obviously, dead center, you can see the phoenix rising from the flames. It has two colours, or two main colours. Green, obviously, which we know is a national symbol of Ireland, the green, but so is the brown. The brown is actually a colour of Ireland because it represents the peat bogs, okay, and the wetlands of Ireland. Then along the edges you have the two national symbols incorporated on it as well. Along the edges you have the shamrock, and to either side, held by two cherubs, you have the harp. Okay, so you have the harp on it twice as well. Then in the four corners you have four river heads representing the river gods of the Nord, the Barrow, the Suir and the Slaney. Okay, so there's quite a lot of symbolism in that carpet. The room as it stands now, its main function today is the state reception room. So when a visiting head of state or an ambassador is coming to present their credentials, this is where they're met by the president. So there'll be coloured in marble in the way that you see it on the front panel, especially the front panel there at the top. And he took that to his grave with him. So nobody was able to replicate it after he made it. So there is a finite amount of these fireplaces in it. This is the state of Ireland.
In terms of that was bid running on.
I don't know whether they got that done in the same month, but they got it done on the I'd say they were, I'd say they were. So as cars come through, obviously they're brought through this corridor, it's the same corridor, and on one side of it, you'll see the 8 busts of the previous 8 presidents of Ireland, and obviously that's going to be an ongoing tradition. And on the side behind me, you'll see 8 stuccos. These are copies of the Greek revival style stucco. The next one. Is to look up at the ceiling. It's a very impressive ceiling. What we have here is a gilded Rococo ceiling, and what it depicts are 3 scenes from Aesop's Fables. Okay, so if you look in the centre, left and right, you have the fox and the stork. Okay, the fox brought on the left, as I'm looking at it, the fox brought the stork to drink, and he drank from a big plate, and obviously that was no good to the stork. So the stork brought the fox for a drink and drank from the vase, and obviously that was no good to the fox. And the moral of that story obviously is do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Above me here, down this end of it, you have the fox and the crow had the piece of cheese and was up in the tree. The furniture here is not Louis XIV furniture, but it's replica Louis XIV furniture. Okay, so the couch and the chairs, it's replica. Castle, and there was 2 of these chandeliers. One of them was badly damaged, but this one was saved. Okay, and it was actually made to commemorate the Act of Union in 1801. The big picture of the fleet visit, that is a Louis XIV original. It was presented to Eamon de Valera by French President de Gaulle during his visit. The rest of the furniture was just made to complement. You can ask a question, I don't know if I can answer it.
How often are the curtains cleaned?
I don't know, the group this morning were fascinated with curtains as well. I don't understand what the fascination is, but I couldn't tell you. There would be a cleaning schedule. The actual upkeep of the house is obviously falls under the OPW.
That's the signature. Is that a copy of the signature?
The last person who to officially enter the house through that doorway was John F. Kennedy. He was the last person. They had to build special reinforced ramps because there's steps either side for his car to drive up onto that level for him to be able to get out. So, explain it. I'll explain that in a second. So obviously we're in what's house when he designed and built it, 1752, with this barrel vaulted ceiling that they have here. The window is always pointed out as significant. In the glass cabinet we have the official state visitors book. It's open on a very nice page, and I think it's worth a look, and it comes with a very, very nice letter. Again, it's worth a read before you leave. And finally then you have United Irish and New Beginnings, it's the Big Bang, I think the actual painting is called the Big Bang. So that's why it's very I believe that is the list of all the children who died during the 1916 uprising.
Joe, get the captain to take one so you can...
So make sure now that yes, give a little wave. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh yes, lovely.
Only the wave is the right way, but we do a Mexican wave. Get the dog, Joe! We can go. Look at the flame on the window.
Hallmarks. Hallmarks.
Especially when the sun
Otherwise we'd be called this.
You would think
No, I thought you do.
No, the road's getting... There, that one, that one.
Came in October because I was in England the week again, but I saw in Dublin.
I remember when he came to Galway.
It's a beautiful, symmetrical tree.
at the bottom to Queen Victoria.
Do you? For your arms. So I know why you said
That's right.
I don't make faces.
Like her.
And then you have a big scarf around. You take the love picture. I don't know why you don't go out there and have tons of photographs, but
Give it stick.
Have we to wave? Have we to wave? Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Thank you for the lovely photographs again.
Isn't
You'll be sorry now when you see it. I won't be looking at it.
your hand?
What do you wish?
He's hosting.
Way back in the 60s, the only wine we knew when we were on top of it is
Smile, Paddy. The word. I don't think we did.
Yeah. Oh, take it now while she's smiling.
He's looking at you.
When on the world the mist began to fall, out of the dreams that rose in happy throng, what love sang and knows
Joe,
in the dark, where fell the twilight breeze,
shy.
softly fell into our dream. Just a song at twilight, when the lights are low, and the flickering shadows softly come and go. Though the heart be weary, sad the day and long, still to us at twilight comes love's old song, comes love's old sweet song. Even today we hear love's song of yore, deep in our hearts it dwells forevermore. Footsteps may falter, weary go the way, still we can hear it at the close of day. So to the end, when life's dim shadows fall, love will be found the sweetest song of all. Just a song at twilight, when the lights are low, and the flickering shadows softly come and go. Though not be weary, sad the day and long, still to us at twilight comes love's old song, comes love's old sweet